The following video is about the WeCare Center located in Kharkiv, Ukraine. The person speaking is the director of that WeCare Center. He graduated from the UBTS WeCare Center Leadership Training Program in 2022. Kharkiv is in the east of Ukraine. That city and region was seriously damaged by war. At the moment, about 1.1 million people live in Kharkiv. The Kharkiv WeCare Center team ministers to IDPs and others in need daily.
We simply started thinking, how can we help? And so we just started bringing from home everything we could. At the end of March, I got a call from a religious community saying, will you accept the primary assistance from Dubno, from the churches of Western Ukraine? And so I said, yes, of course. So they came here. We started looking for a facility that we could use to unload the goods. We found a perfect place and began unloading. It was a joint effort of all the local residents. Then the people came to me asking, Vyacheslav, how can we help? And so I said, let's think of a proper way to distribute the humanitarian aid. After providing people with food, we understood that our next biggest priority was the condition of children during the war. So we immediately printed out books for the families and put spiritual and psychological support literature in each box. This was the most important thing. Then we had educational projects, camps, and wait till you see how far we've gone with our educational projects. I believe that our organization has a great concept. It's not about mere humanitarian aid, it's about giving the children something that they will appreciate only with the passage of years, giving them the right values. And I'm sure if we establish a lot of such hubs in Ukraine, then in 10 or 15 years we will become a very strong, powerful country that wouldn't be easily shaken by any manipulation, scandals, and so on. We have managed to process 70 trucks of humanitarian aid. If you multiply 70 by 20,000, you'll get the amount of aid in kilograms that we had to deal with. We had to divide our urban settlement, like we work here.
So this was in March 2022?
Yes, it was March. We immediately started a Telegram channel where people would register through a chat bot, get into our database so we could have an impact on them later. We have held lectures for parents, sermons. In total, we have established 5 such centers already. Thanks to you, we've opened one here, and we've been saying, hey, let's expand this. Next, we have our educational projects. This is a day center for children and families in crisis, a place where they can go up to 5 times a week.
We have Ukrainian language teachers and English teachers. A robotics teacher and a beading teacher visit us once a week, as well as a drawing teacher once a week. We also have a psychologist coming to us twice a week. She holds one group session and several individual sessions.
Most importantly, we provide the family with social support. That is, we come to their homes, make an inspection report, identify the issues that they have, and then try to solve them, addressing the underlying causes.
We lived right next to the state border, 4 kilometers to be exact, if measured in a straight line. When we were leaving, we took as much as could fit into a small car. The things we brought were all that we had. The people helped us with everything else. The most important thing is that they got us a bed. We used to sleep on the floor and our backs were hurting terribly. We were barely able to get up in the morning. The goal we've set for the day center is to create a place where children can feel safe. Our goal is for them to say, I can start speaking Ukrainian, for example. The ability to say, I can, shapes a child's personality. He will know that if he was able to figure it out here, build something here, then he will be able to do it even when things get difficult. Such belief in oneself will be beneficial for children in school and later in life and will help them overcome any obstacles.
Он жил там, тут сидел вот так вот на кровати, вот там в углу. Мы первые разы, когда приезжали, он даже убегал, прятался, как котенок вот тут.
The day before yesterday, I received a letter with addresses and phone numbers of people who died in the war. So we'll be organizing a support group And the other project I'm very passionate about is the Wise Carpenter. This will be a special place with various tools where a child could ask himself, what do I want to build today? And there would be a teacher who would say, let me help you. And I think that in order to overcome a crisis, to overcome this I can't, a child has to change his or her mindset to I can do something. I want to put down a phrase, become a hero for your children. This is for those guys who will be returning from combat, so that they would shift their perspective from you are a hero, you've protected your children, but now you need to be with your children. And the biggest challenge, as I see it, is what should the church be like after the war? I understand what the church should be like during the war, but after the war, I don't know what it should be like for the community.
Fast facts regarding Kharkiv We Care Center purpose. A non-government organization uniting local churches, civic agencies and local govs to meet vital community needs resulting from the war. Service provided: daycare center, youth club, food aid, other essential daily living supplies, spiritual care, trauma counseling, legal aid, medical care, schooling, daycare, assistance Vovchansk, Izum, Balaklia region, help for military people.